Hello dear student, myself Prof. Sukhbaraj K. Today we learn new topic scalar products and vector product. In this topic we can discuss one by one concept what is meant by scalar product and its property. Then we can discuss what is meant by vector product and these properties. Firstly we discuss what is meant by scalar product. Definition: the scalar product of two vector non-zero vectors of two non-zero vector p bars and q bar is defined as the product of magnitude of two vector and the cosine of the angle. Suppose this angle is theta between two vectors. We consider here the scalar products of two vectors p bar and q bar is written as p bar dot q bar is equal to pq cos theta. This is a mathematical equation of a scalar products. This is a definition of a scalar product. P bar dot q bar is equal to pq cos theta, where theta is the angle between p bar and q bar here. When two vector multiply by dot sign, hence this product is called as a dot products. Here we can consider scalar product is also called as a dot products. Then we can discuss characteristic of a scalar product or dot products. First characteristic: of scalar product. First characteristic: the scalar product of two vector is equivalent to the product of magnitude of one vector with the magnitude of the component of the other vector in the direction of the first. Repeat again. The scalar product of two vector is equivalent to the product of magnitude of one vector with the magnitude of the component of the other vector in the direction of the first vector. See this diagram. This diagram shows that projection of a vectors. According to definition, we consider here pq cos theta, here q cos theta, and theta be the angle between them here. According to definition, p bar dot q bar, from this diagram, p bar dot q bar pq cos theta, we can write in this manner: p in bracket q cos theta means what? Here p into q cos theta, means what? P component of q in the direction of a p. Similarly we can write p dot q is equal to q into p cos theta means what? We can write here component of p in the direction of a q. This is the first characteristic of a scalar products. Second characteristic: scalar product obey the commutative law of vector multiplication. Scalar product obey the commutative law of vector multiplication. We can write here scalar product in a vector multiplication. We can write p bar dot q bar. According to definition, we can write here pq cos theta. Then we can multiplication. We can write another way: qp cos theta, q into p cos theta. We can write this according to this definition. We can write this q bar dot q bar means what? P bar dot q bar is equal to q bar dot p bar. Hence we can write this scalar product obey the commutative law of a vector multiplication. This is a second characteristic. Third characteristic: scalar product obey the distributive law of multiplication. scalar product obey the distributive law of a multiplication. We can write, suppose consider three vectors. We consider distributive law. According to this, suppose p bar, q bar and r bar be the three vector. We can write this p bar dot in bracket q bar plus r bar. Then we can multiply this bracket. We consider here p bar dot q bar plus p bar dot r bars. Hence we can consider here scalar product obey the distributive law of a multiplication. This is a third characteristic of a scalar products. Fourth characteristic, the special cases of scalar product p bar dot q bar is equal to pq cos theta. Then first case we can write this, if theta is equal to 0, we can put of cos theta is equal to 1. That is here two vector p bar and q bar are parallel to each other. Then pq, here p bar according to definition of a scalar product p bar dot q bar is equal to pq cos theta is equal to pq, because cos theta is equal to 0, then cos 0 is equal to 1. Hence we can write p bar dot q bar is equal to pq. Thus we can write this I cap dot j cap is equal to j cap dot j cap dot j cap is equal to k cap dot k cap is also 1. Here I dot I is equal to j cap dot j is equal to k cap dot k cap is equal to 1 also. This is a next characteristic. Second case, if theta is equal to 180, that is two vector p bar and q bar antiparallels. This case theta is equal to 180. Suppose we consider first vector here and second vector here. The angle made between these two vectors is 180 degree. Then two vectors antiparallel, then p bar dot q bar is equal to pq cos 180. Cos 180 is equal to minus 1. Then we can write minus 1 into pq. Then we can write here minus pq. And third case, if theta is equal to 90, that is two vector are perpendicular to each other, then p bar dot q bar is equal to pq cos 90. Cos 90 becomes 0. Then pq cos 0 cos 90, this becomes 0. Then p bar dot q bar is equal to 1. Thus we can write another case, I cap dot j cap is equal to j cap dot k cap is equal to k cap dot I cap is equal to 0. Here unit vector different, then dot product also 0 here. And first case, here first case we can write here same unit vector, then take dot product, then dot product also equal to 1 here. I cap this condition. Okay. Next characteristic, if p bar is equal to q bar, then we take dot products. Here p bar dot q bar, we take here q is equal to p bar, then here p square, and we take p is equal to q, then this dot product, this become q square. This is a take when two vector when two same vectors multiply each other, then take square of these vectors. 6.1, Scalar product of vector expressed in term of rectangular components. Suppose we consider first vector p bar, then its rectangular components become px I cap plus py j cap plus pz k cap, and q bar we take here rectangular components qx I cap plus qy j cap plus qz k cap. Then dot product of this become p bar dot q bar is equal to px qx plus py qy plus pz qz. This is a mathematical expression. We can prove p bar dot q bar uh, is equal to these factors. We can write here, solving this, p bar dot q bar is equal to px I cap plus py j cap plus pz k cap into qx I cap plus qy j cap plus qz k cap, multiplying in this bracket uh, each terms. We can write this px I cap qx I cap plus qy j cap plus qz k cap plus next term we can multiply by this term, py j cap into qx I cap plus qy j cap plus qz k cap, and plus pz k cap into qx I cap plus qy j cap plus qz k cap. uh, solving this I cap dot I cap px qx plus I cap dot j cap px qy plus I cap dot k cap is equal to px qz plus j cap dot I cap is equal to py qx plus j cap dot j cap py qy plus j cap dot k cap into py qz plus k cap dot I cap pz qx plus k cap dot j cap pz qy plus k cap dot k cap pz qz. Since we know that here I cap dot I cap is equal to j cap dot j cap is equal to k cap dot k cap is equal to 1, and different unit vector we take dot product, this become 0 here. According to this we can write above equation, p bar dot q bar is equal to px qx plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus py qy plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus pz qz. Then we can write this, p bar dot q bar is equal to px qx plus py qy plus pz qz. This is a proof here. We can consider here scalar product of vector expressed in term of rectangular component. Let p bar is equal to px I cap plus py j cap plus pz k cap, and q bar is equal to qx I cap plus qy j cap plus qz k cap. We can write this, p bar dot q bar is equal to px qx plus py qy plus pz qz. In this way we complete this characteristic number 6, and last characteristic of a scalar products. If a bar dot b bar is equal to a bar dot c bar, where a bar not equal to 0, this is a condition. It is a necessary to that b bar is equal to c bar. Using this distributive law we can write a bar dot b bar minus c bar is equal to 0. It implies that either b bar dot b bar minus c bar is equal to 0, or a bar is perpendicular to the b bar minus c bar. It does not necessarily implies b bar minus c bar is equal to 0. This is another condition. Means what? A bar dot b bar is equal to 0, then two vector are mutually perpendicular to the each others. In this way we consider here definition of a scalar products and its characteristic of a scalar products. Then next point we can discuss here vector products. Firstly, we discuss what I mean by vector product, definition of a vector product. See this definition. The vector product of a two vectors, suppose these two vectors we consider p bar and q bar, is a vector whose magnitude is equal to the product of magnitude of two vector and sine, here sine, of the smaller angle between two vectors. This is a definition. This definition we can repeat again. The vector product or a cross product of a two vector p bar and q bar is a vector whose magnitude is equal to the product of magnitude of two vectors and sine of the smaller angle. Suppose this smaller angle we consider theta between these two vector. Let we consider here the direction of product of vector is given by u cap, which is a unit vector perpendicular to the plane containing two vectors and is given by the right hand screw rule. This is expressed in the following figures. See this figure. In scalar products we consider only magnitudes, and in vector product we consider both magnitude as well as a direction. Suppose we consider two vectors, suppose p bar and q bar. Direction of this vector in this way, and angle made between these two vectors is theta. According to this we can find resultant according to right hand screw rules. P bar cross q bar. Here p bar multiply by q bar. This multiply the hence we can multiply this vector in this sign, cross sign. Hence product between these two vectors is called as a cross product of a two vectors. See in this diagram, p bar and q bar, direction of this vector in this way, then resultant we can find in this way according to right hand screw rule. Okay, then vector product we can write here r bar is equal to p bar cross q bar. And another diagram we consider, suppose these two vector multiply the direction of p bar and q bar in this way. When q bar cross p bar, then resultant we can write in this way, downward direction s bar. Vector products we can write this s bar is equal to q bar cross p bar. Then we can discuss characteristic of a vector products. First characteristic, vector product does not obey commutative law of a multiplication, because here in vector product we consider magnitude as well as direction. Here p bar cross q bar not equal to q bar cross p bar. Hence vector product does not obey commutative law of a multiplication. Here we consider explanation. Mod of p bar cross q bar is equal to q bar cross p bar, and that is the magnitude are same but direction are opposite to each others. Next characteristic, the vector product obey the distributive law of a multiplication. This is the same characteristic. Vector product obey the distributive law of a multiplication, and vector product obey the distributive law of multiplication. See this, a bar cross b bar plus c bar, then we can write this a bar cross b bar plus a bar cross c bar in this way. Next characteristic, special cases of a cross product. According to definition, p bar cross mod of p bar cross q bar is equal to pq sin theta. This is the actual definition of a vector products. We consider three cases. First case, if theta is equal to 0, that is if the two non-zero vector are parallel to each other, therefore vector product is a zero vectors. Consider here, if theta is equal to 0, that is if the two non-zero vectors are parallel to each other, their vector product is a 0. Then we can write this mod of p bar cross q bar is equal to pq cos 0, this becomes 0 is equal to 0, because cos not cos 0, sin 0 is equal to 0. Then we can write this pq into 0, this become 0. Next characteristic, next case, if theta is equal to 180, that is if two non-zero vectors are antiparallel, their vector product is a zero vector. We can write this p bar cross q bar is equal to pq sin 180. Here sin 180, this become 1. We can write this sin 180 is equal to 0. Sin 180 is equal to 0, that is pq into 0, we can write this 0. If theta is equal to 90, that is if two non-zero vector are perpendicular to each other, the magnitude of their vector products is equal to the product of magnitude of two vectors. According to definition, p bar cross q bar is equal to pq sin 90. Sin 90 become 1, then we can write this mod of p bar cross q bar is equal to pq. Thus I cap cross j cap is equal to k cap, comma j cap cross k cap is equal to I cap, and k cap cross I cap is equal to j cap. See this diagram. When we multiply, if multiply I cap, j cap, and next vector is k cap. Consider this sequence. When we can multiply in this way, then we take if I cap cross j cap, then we take next vector is a resultant, then I cap cross j cap is equal to k cap, then j cap cross k cap is equal to next vector is a I cap, and k cap cross I cap, then we take another vector is j cap in this way, and we take reverse direction or opposite direction in this way. I cap cross j cap, we take here minus j cap, and j cap cross k cap cross j cap, we take minus I cap. Fourth characteristic, if p bar is equal to q bar, then p bar cross q bar is equal to p bar cross p bar is equal to q bar cross q bar is equal to 0. Thus I cap cross I cap is equal to j cap dot cross j cap is equal to k cap cross k cap is equal to 0. We take vector product of a same vector, then vector product also 0 here. Then fifth characteristic, let p bar is equal to px I cap plus py j cap plus pz k cap, and q bar is equal to qx I cap plus qy j cap plus qz k cap. According to definition, p bar cross q bar is equal to, we take this term, multiplying this px I cap plus pz j cap plus pz k cap cross qx I cap plus qy j cap plus qz k cap. According to this, qx uh, in brackets, we can write this first, px qx I cap cross i I cap plus px qy I cap cross j cap plus px qj I cap cross k cap and py qy j cap cross I cap plus py qy into j cap cross k cap plus pz py qz j cap cross k cap plus pz qz k cap cross I cap plus pz qy. Here k cap cross j cap plus pz qz k cap cross k cap. Now we can consider here, if I cap cross I cap is equal to j cap cross j cap is equal to k cap cross k cap is equal to 0, and we take here I cap cross j cap is equal to minus j cap, comma j cap cross I cap is equal to minus k cap, and k cap cross j cap is equal to minus I cap. I cap cross j cap is equal to k, j cap cross k cap is equal to I cap, comma k cap cross I cap is equal to j cap. According to this, we take cross product, p cross p cap p bar cross q bar is equal to 0 plus px qz k cap minus px qz j cap py qx k cap plus 0 plus py qz I cap plus pz qy j cap minus pq pz qy into I cap plus 0. According to this, we can write this py qz minus pz qy I cap plus pz qy minus px pz j cap plus px qy minus py qx into k cap. And then we can write this equation in this manner, p cap cross q p cap p bar cross q bar is equal to I cap j cap k cap px py pz and qx qy qz. This is a fifth characteristic of a vector products. Then next characteristic, we can discuss the vector product of cross product of two vector is numerically equal to the area of a parallelogram whose adjacent side represent the vector products. P bar is equal to qa, q bar is equal to qb, and p bar and q bar are decimal at angle theta perpendicular bd. Then we can write this area of parallelogram is equal to base into height. Suppose we consider base OA into BD as sin theta is equal to BD upon OD. Then PQ sin theta, then we can write this P bar cross Q bar here. We can discuss some important concepts in this topic. Firstly, Scalar and vector product are useful in physics. They make a mathematical formula and their derivation very elegant. uh, See these figures. A toy car pull through a displacement s bar. The force F bar, the force F bar responsible for this is not the direction of S bar. This is the force and this is displacement, and angle between theta to it according to definition of a work done by force is a product of force and displacement in the direction of force. Therefore W is equal to Fs cos theta according to definition of a scalar products. We can write this. We can write this Fs F bar dot S bar is equal to Fs cos theta. Therefore W is equal to F bar dot S bar. Also W is equal to Fs cos theta. According to definition we can write this F cos theta S. Hence dot or scalar product is a product of magnitude of one vectors and a component of the other vector in the direction of the first. Power is the rate of doing work on body by an external force F bar, assume be constant in time. At V bar is a velocity of body under the action of the force. Therefore power is given by scalar products F bar and V bar, and that is P is equal to F bar into V bar. In this way we can discuss detailed concept of a scalar products and vector product. We firstly discuss in this video. Firstly we can discuss definition of a scalar product. This scalar product also called as a dot products, and according to this p bar dot q bar is equal to pq cos theta. This is a mathematical definition or a mathematical equation of a scalar product. Then we discuss its characteristic, and second topic we discuss here. Second topic we can discuss here vector products. A vector product is also called as a cross product because when two vector multiply, this multiplication we denoted by cross sign. Hence this product is called as a vector product. It is also called as a cross products. And then we discuss number of characteristic of a vector product. Some question asked on this topic. What is mean by scalar product? State its characteristic. Or we can discuss next question. What is mean by dot products, or what is mean by vector product? State its characteristic. Another question asked on this topic. Distinguish between scalar products and vector products. In this way we can complete these 2 points in this video. Today we stop here. Thank you.